We got Sunday night football. You know it's Halloween time, so I had to pull out the Harry Potter theme song for you guys to start the video. And last time I played the violin to start the video, we won. That was the Falcons game. Maybe it's a good luck charm. Maybe I'll pull it out for all the big games. But the Steelers play on Sunday night football again against the Jets. Last time we played on Sunday night football 2 weeks ago against the Cowboys, it fell short. But this time, the outcome will be different. I'm going to tell you exactly why. I'll be breaking down the positives and the negatives and the keys to victory as well in my score prediction for this game, how the Steelers can find a way to win against the Jets. And I'm going to do that right now. Okay, let's break down some of the positives and negatives of this matchup. To beat the Jets, I think one of the positives that I like the Steelers coming to this game have, of course, is our pressure. We can get pressure with the best of them. The Steelers have a elite level of defense. They have a defense that's relentless, that can get after the quarterback and cause mayhem. And what did the Jets struggle with the past few weeks? And most of their losses, you see the games, you go back and watch the game, you see Aaron Rodgers getting harassed in the backfield. You see the Vikings did it, the Bills did it, and many other teams did it as well. Getting pressure there, getting pressure to Aaron Rodgers. The 49ers did it too as well, and got there and got to Rodgers, and he hit him a lot, and made him get uncomfortable back there. You know, he's 40 years old. Now, 40 is not old in real life, but in sports, 40 is ancient. You know, it's as old as, I don't know, Moses flip-flop in sports. But I think if Aaron Rodgers is back there, you know, he come off Achilles tear as well. He's not that as mobile as he once was. He can still move, of course, a little bit like that, but he's not as mobile as he once was. So getting pressure there. TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith will be back in this game. We'll be missing, of course, as you guys know. Zach Frazier will be missing, and Herbert will be missing. Like that, which kind of leads to my negatives. But I'm gonna get to that a little bit. But the positives is getting pressure there. Senior blitz is in. Patrick Queen played pretty good last game as well. Getting down here making plays. I think he can keep that momentum going. We see him make plays this game. Benny Bishop bounced back as well. Remember that Cowboys game? He got cooked. He could allow like 80 or 90 yards that game and a touchdown. But this game right here, he went out there and he played his style. He played his game. He was very physical. He stayed in front of the receivers and like that, played good coverage against the Raiders. I know it's just the Raiders, but still good. It's just momentum. Bounce back. And I think this game right here, we'll see him kind of test his skill. Because they do have a lot of receivers. They have some big receivers as well. You got 6'5", Alan Lazard. You got Devontae Adams, who's like 6. He's about the same height as me. He's like 6'3". 6'3". And then you got, of course, Mike Williams. He may get traded. I don't think he's going to be playing that game. But he's like 6'5" as well. 6'4", 6'5" as well. And then you have, of course, Gary Wilson, who's like 6'2", 6'3"-ish, around that range. So you got a lot of big receivers and guys who are physical and not afraid of contact either. So the Steelers is feeling best like that when they play in this style. But one thing I do like is being able to get pressure there, you know, getting pressure there. You know, on offense, one thing I like as well, being able to go out there and run the football. Now, passing the ball will be a little difficult, especially against the secondary. It was pretty solid like that, but they've been allowing a lot of teams to just run through them. We see, of course, Frank Gore Jr., I think, who filled in for James Cooks. I think he ran right through. I mixed them up, not Frank Gore Jr., Ray Davis. I mixed them up a little bit. But Ray Davis, he ran all over them. You know, they were missing. I think James Cook was injured. He was missing their starting running back, ran all over them. Every team rushed for 100 yards on them, except for, of course, the Vikings. The Vikings was missing Aaron Jones, who was out. So they had different backs back there. And the Patriots. And the Patriots are the Patriots, of course. But every team was being able to get some success on them. We see Mason, week 1, the 49ers had 147 yards on them. We see teams be able to exploit them, exploit their run defense. So the Steelers have a good rushing attack. They'll be able to go out there, put up over 100-plus rushing yards a game. I think the Steelers can use that same formula and go out there and just keep pounding the football. Najee Harris had a big game last game. It was like 14 carries for 106 yards, averaged 7 yards per attempt. He was very good. I hope to see him do that again. With Jalen Warren getting healthier and healthier, hopefully he get back to his old self like last year. And Corey Patterson, I think he's kind of hinting towards playing this week. So we'll see if he's playing this week. That'd be great too as well, having all those pieces so we can have a three-headed monster and run the football, and finding ways to exploit their weekend run defense. I think halftime beat down air happy in this game is going to be difficult in some sense because they do have some good cover corners, and our receiver core is lacking, which leads me to my negatives. My negatives, of course, is missing Zach Frazier. He missed this game, and Herbert will be out as well. But we do get Alex Highsmith back, of course. But Herbert is out now. I think he has a hamstring injury. And then Zach Frazier is an ankle injury. It says week to week, so he might miss this game, but he could be back next week. They just kind of monitor and see what happens. It says nothing severe. They just kind of make sure that he's back 100%. But we're also going to have trouble a little bit, you know, like I mentioned, like passing the ball against their cornerbacks they have, like that, the DBs that they have. So hopefully somebody step up and make some plays. And also defensively, I think because they have a lot of different targets to go to, like the receiver room. Like Alan Lazard, they have Devontae Adams now who's going to be playing. He's all of a sudden healed now, magically healed now after he got traded. That's the best way to heal a player is to trade him. We've seen it many times before. You know, they injured, you trade him away, and they're fully healed. But Devontae Adams will be out there. They have Lazard out there. They have Garrett Wilson. So they have a nice little receiving group like that, a nice receiving core that you have to worry about and stuff. So we had to Steelers do a little bit. We got JPJ. We know JPJ is special. I think Jackson's been playing some very good football this year as well. Corey Trice, he's been out. He's on IR because he's been out for like 3 or 4 weeks now. So it's been great to have him in this game, but we have to see somebody else like step up and make some plays. And hope our secondary can hold on. But that's kind of one of the negatives I have in this game, you know, matching up against their receiving core. Overall, I think the Steelers have a big-time shot and a big chance to go out there and win this game. Of course, I said shot, but no pun intended to that line, of course. But we do have a good shot to win this game. I think the Steelers kind of like are impressive in this game right here, and they go out there and win it kind of like, I wouldn't say like a blowout or anything, but I think like they do it decisively, like a 10-point win. I think the way this game is set up a little bit, a lot of people are kind of like hyping Devontae Adams, hyping all these players. That Rodgers gonna be back. Rodgers is ready now. Rodgers is gonna be back to his level he once was. But I think this game is still showing like, hey, don't just overlook us. You know, we're still the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're still 4-2. Still tied with first our division. We still have one of the best, and not the best defense in the league. So don't overlook us right here. So I think the Steelers go out there and handle business and win this game. I'm gonna say 26-16. Steelers win 26-16. I think at halftime the game be close. Steelers be up. Either be tied or Steelers up by a little bit. But I think Steelers find a way to win 26-16. Now, quarterback. I don't know which quarterback will be playing because I'm making this video on Wednesday. You probably see it on Thursday. So it could be Russell Wilson. It could be Justin Fields. But either way, I think with either one of those guys starting, I think the Steelers still win. Russell Wilson, we know he's a better passer because he's a veteran. He's been in the league forever. So he reads defense is better passer down the field, you know, with his receivers and stuff, and get the ball there. But he's not as mobile and not as athletic and don't have that playmaking ability Justin Fields have. Now, Russell Wilson can still make plays, but, you know, when you get older in age and stuff, you know, the injuries start ticking in, you start slowing down and stuff. Of course, the playmaking ability drop a little bit. I'm not saying Russ can't play make. He can still play make, of course. But Fields do something that's special. You look at that play that happened on 4th down, that little toss play, Russ the play. Fields just uses his legs to get out and then scramble and get a touchdown. You know, Russell Wilson was in that spot. When he made those plays, would he be able to scramble and get that touchdown? I don't think so. Even Coach Tomlin himself said it. He said, they asked him, like, would Russ be able to do what Fields have done with his legs? In those situations we've seen, like on 4th down, they said, like, you know, the goal line, and Tomlin said, no. He said flat out no, like that. He would not be able to do that like that. So, but maybe Russ has something that Justin Fields don't have. Maybe he's been able to do it with his arm or something. We'll have to see. But I think Fields, being the quarterback, he's 4-2. The momentum is going, you know, like that. Might as well ride the high hand. Now, I know he's not going out there and playing great football, but he's playing good enough football, pretty good football. And I turned the ball over and making enough plays. That's all we needed last year from Kenny Pickett. We said, Kenny, don't turn the ball over and make enough plays. You got to go out there and Superman, make enough plays. He didn't turn the ball over as much, but he didn't make enough plays, you know, that out there. Just the Fields making enough plays, and he don't turn the ball over either. 10 total touchdowns. Last year, our quarterbacks, I think Pickett had, what, 6 touchdowns? I think he had, actually, no, he had 11, if he counted his 4 rushing touchdowns, I think he had 10 touchdowns or something like that, 11 touchdowns or something like that, and I think Justin Fields got that almost the same amount as him, just in a few games, like that, like 6 games in. So that shows you like the difference, the dynamic of the players that we had. So the Steelers can just continue to go out there and play their style. Whether Russ starts or Justin Fields starts, it doesn't really matter. I think they'll still find a way to win this game and then go on to, well, actually you stay home, so you got back-to-back home games. You stay home again, and you play the other New York team, the Giants. And I think you'll be able to handle them as well, but we'll get to that point when we get to it. But I think the Steelers should win this game 26-16. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.